yeah. I'm übel the mage. You're sus as übel. Hello there, great person, and welcome back to Let's Watch Frieren. Today we're on episode 18. It's called First Class Mage Exam, so we will finally get the exam arc. And I can't wait to see the take Frieren has on that, and I hope we get some more zany characters with German names so I can explain more German stuff. And yeah, so last time Sein left us, which is sad, but I hope, I still think we will see him again. He might be an Aureola. I thought about it more, and because I think that Aureola is about the connection of the people you have, and you see them there, might not even be that you only see the dead. You might see the living ones as well, avatars of their essence. Perhaps rubbish, I don't know, but so they might encounter Sein and Aureola, or Sein might accompany them to Aureola. Don't know yet, but yeah, we will see. We will dive into the episode now. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on what you thought. And of course, yeah, don't forget to tell me your theories of all of this. And let's have some fun. Here we go.
Doch ich frag mich, wer wir sind.
So let's see what it is like. Okay, so 29 years after the death of Himmel the Hero, of course, in the Kühl region located in the northern lands. So Kühl means cool. Yeah, cool like in freezing, like cool air, or also like in cool personality, like a bit cooler. I don't know if I've talked about this, but the 29 years is always after the death of Himmel the Hero, which means that this calculation of time, or whatever you say, is from Frieren's perspective probably as well. You probably know my hypothesis that this is all Frieren telling the story in the end. So she would choose that. She would choose Himmel's death because that's like the inception of all of this, like of this story we're watching now. So it makes sense that the timeline or the way the dates are set is like, this makes perfect sense. Like, you would expect it to be the day Himmel defeated the Demon King to be the start of a new calculation of time, or I don't know what the word is, like time, age, whatever, but it's his death. And no one would be like, let's make this a new age or something. Only she would do it because for her it's like the starting point, so to speak, of a new time calculation method thing, whatever. I like that it's in the water as well. No, but... Ooh, Fan should get certified. Why? Because Frieren could just no-scope everything? Or I don't even know what you need to do. Like, Frieren has the knowledge, the skills, and the mana, so I don't know. But Fan might be interesting. Yeah, I kind of want Fan to do it. I want Fan to do it and Frieren to do it undercover, so that would be fun. Ooh, I like the shadows as well. Are they important? This reminds me of, I don't know, this typical villain group or something, or this typical high group. And like in manga, there's always like this society, and they have like the captains or Hokage or whatever you have, and they are like this very big group. So they might be that in this universe, like the first class mages, and they might all be alive, perhaps? I don't know. Let's see. And how much more powerful or less powerful than Frieren are they? Frieren knows she could. Yeah, why a mage? Oh, so magic versus magic, I guess, yeah. Okay, so you need a priest and a skilled mage, so they in the end will need Sein again, I think. They might. So I still think they will meet him again at Tyr. Yeah, that is true. I don't know how powerful a first-class mage is yet. They must be pretty powerful if it's only 7 people or whatever they just showed. So that might be very, very hard to reach. So there must be some effed up shit, like the Demon King's remain steering again, or like his lieutenant, his strongest one, roaming that area and being stronger. Like, something's brewing around Ender again, I feel. Still think that. Oh, a combat test, so no problem for you. Why? Yeah, that's my point. What? But she doesn't want to show herself, probably. An old mage. No, she's sucking. Yeah, old is perhaps the wrong word, but wise. I think Frieren could be called wise already, at least in some areas. And she probably knows the most spells of any person. How long ago was that? She still remembers. What's wrong, Frieren? Why is she referring to Fan's personality all the time? Like, not all the time, I think it was twice, but man, she really is jealous there, isn't she? And this guy is blue again, so she couldn't see him through the big personality Fan has. That must suck, yeah. Oh, it isn't. What else is? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, effort is something Fan has, so. 11 times. Okay, that's very specific. So she lost to... Oh, she really lost to Kwa. So that wasn't her shitting around. Interesting. So she lost against an elf and 6 humans, one being Flamme, perhaps? So the Graf's city is, again, Graf is count. In the frontier of Graf Granat's domain. Oh, so it is Graf Granat. Located in the northern lands. You know what? I'm so glad Granat is back. Like, favorite side characters back. Welcome back, mate. And you weird girl here, I don't know who you are, but... So she wants to go to Oysast, apparently. Is she a human? Yep, she's a human, okay. Oh, he's gonna get demolished by, like... Is this gonna be like the meme with Skyrim? Hey, he just killed a dragon with his voice. Let's mock him. Okay, yeah, it is the meme. Okay. Ooh, I like that world building. Yeah, Aura is gone, so there's a void of powers, technically. Oh, so air magic. Oh no, Cuffed! Yeah, Cuffed. Hello, Cuffed. Oh yeah, we've got some monk badassery. Oh, I love the palm techniques. I really like the monk stuff. Oh, I have not. Like, there was a very nice comment about Chinese monks. I will reply to that. I forgot that. I love that comment. I will look through the comments, because yeah, my comments are, I'm not, unfortunately can't answer them because I'm at work a lot. So I try my best to answer all your comments, and some I didn't answer that were very well done. And there was one person who told me a lot about Chinese monks and their way of fighting and of the mythology behind that. I will get back to that comment, don't worry. It was an awesome comment. So yeah, Kraft uses the palm techniques. I love that, man. I love monks. Also, Kraft, again, bodily strength. It also means that. I love that. Oh, also, Kraft might mean chi. I think there's a similarity. Not directly, but I associated it with it. Like Kraft, yeah. I'm übel the mage. You're sus as fuck, übel. Übel means, oh god, what does it mean? It's a very negative word. Very bad. It's a version of very bad, actually. Yeah, bad things. I know there is probably another word in English, but I don't know it. But it's like übel is something. If something's very übel, like the dire. Dire is also, yeah. Dire might be a translation. Dire or negative. So she's sus as fuck. Man, you're sus as fuck, sister. And she also looks a bit weird. Okay, I've got my eyes on you now. You're evil. Yeah, because she's She's putting you in dire situations because she's dire. Let me actually look up what übel also means. I think there probably is another word I will tell you in a moment. Okay, so the translations I found were basically what I said: evil, nasty. So. Oh, he buried them. Oh God, is he gonna fight her? Found the torn up bodies of bandits in the woods. Yeah, she fricked them apart. Yeah, she's evil. Really, they were. I like that. So we've got an evil mage. I needed an evil mage here. So there are probably also gonna be very many cosplayers cosplaying her, I guess. For no reason at all. Oh, he saved the bandits. I like that a lot, Kraft. You're such an awesome dude. Oh, let's go. I like that, Übel. Wow. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Kraft. Kraft is so cool. Like, there's something very important about him. People have teased some stuff, I think. I don't know if it was even teased. It was just more stating their observations. Namely, that the statue of Kraft was something they didn't remember Kraft's name, and Kraft is very, very old, probably. Because he's a middle-aged man, and Frieren is like a teenager, like we discussed. I think this episode or last, it's confusing a bit. Like, because I watched these side by side, one after another. But Kraft now appearing again, like, he's creeping into the story more and more. I like that. And as I said, Kraft is like this complex concept. Very important one. So let's see where he goes. I love Kraft. Perhaps Kraft will join them because he's also probably having some priest magic. Continental Magic Association, Northern Branch. Okay, so there's no name. That's set. The exam will take place 2 months from now. Oh, is it like one of those where you only can take it once a year or something? Oh, even every 3 years. Okay, I see. Oh, so they have to take the 5th class mage exam first. That's funny. What? What's with Frieren now? Oh, and she doubts herself and Frieren doesn't doubt her. I like that again. It's like the same thing. She really knows what Fern is capable of, but Fern... Yeah, she's also distant toward herself a bit, if you want to see it like that. Like her self-confidence and like the confidence in her own abilities is very low. A bit like Stark as well. I like that. They're very parallel in that regard. And I'm also a bit stupid. Yes, I just realized now, if Fern passes the exam, Frieren doesn't have to bother with it. I like that. Oh, you could just travel by sea? Okay. Why does she not want to take the 5th exam? Ooh, will it though? That would be interesting. Ooh, it's probably like even better than a 1st class, and they perhaps know from records. Of course, it's like an old mage that knows it. I like that. So what's the symbol? It's also something like a star and a key. And like what do you say? The symbol of that the one play card color is. Yeah, interesting. What is it? I like that. Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty old though. I mean, it's not impressive enough to be a 1st class mage though. So interesting. Also, does Fan now take it? Oh, flashback, nice. It's the same problem she had back then. Did Himmel make her do it? Okay, so even on their journey to kill the Demon King, she still had that stupid thing. It's probably very good though. Perhaps Flamme gave it to her. Heiter doesn't even know, probably. Yeah, Heiter doesn't even know. And not even Eisen doesn't know. And the fact that you can nuke almost everything that lives, so. Yeah, they do. Oh god. I will try to not break into a giant tangent here. I will not do it. But that's interesting. Like, I think there is a very big problem currently, at least in Germany. So you get some German background stuff where it's harder and harder to trust the certifications that schools give out in the end. So we've got something called Abitur currently, and yes, there is a very like everyone has the same Abitur test in the end. But the problem is before that, like there are stuff that is getting calculated into it as well, like this nationwide or county or whatever you call it, wide test doesn't account for all of your marks in the end. It's only, I think, about a third or a quarter. And all the rest is like marks given to you by your teacher. So that's one problem it has. And the second problem it has is it is getting progressively easier. Because there was a very, there was a thing in Germany in the 2000s which was called the PISA shock, which was like there's this PISA test, it is called. It is, I think, administered all across Europe. I think it's only Europe. And Germany is really sucking at it for various reasons. So everyone got afraid and be like, oh God, Germany is very uneducated. We have to change everything around. So they introduced a new certification scheme, so to speak. So first they made all people do the same tests for the Abitur, which I just talked about, which is pretty good, actually. But the second thing is they started testing for something known as competences. And that, like, it sounds very good, but you can't really measure that. And because, that's my main job, measuring competencies and really doing that, like, it's not possible for teachers to do. Like, to really measure that, like high competencies, you would have to take very long exams, like writing essays and discussions and all that stuff. And you can't do that for every pupil in your class, of course. You would have to do it like every month or 2 months to see how they progressed, how they developed, how their critical thinking developed, and all that stuff. So what you really would love to certify, you can't certify that. And so the certifications we have through the change to these competencies is in many parts like fluff and not very good at telling who you are and what you are. And there are many companies actually that are very lost because people that apply to them, they give them these Abitur scores, and the people in the companies, and I know many because I work with many European companies together to create curricula on, at least currently on quantum technologies, because that's the new thing. And all the companies, they tell me, man, we have no clue what, like these numbers, like someone with, let's say, a very good mark on the surface, they might be very good, or they might be average, or they might be bad and had some luck with teachers. And even if they have high marks, doesn't mean that their competencies are high, because you can't level the good, you can't measure the good competencies. So everything they measure is the bad ones. So it just tells you you're not really shit if you like pass this. It's a bit exaggerated, but it's also something. It's very problematic currently in Germany, because then the companies have to start doing their own tests, and then they do IQ tests and concentration tests. And they take them from psychologists, but the argument they make then is, why should we care about your school marks? So school marks are starting to be very, very, very like, no one in companies cares about them. Only universities care about them. And even the universities start currently doing their own like admission tests. So if you have good marks, they still are like, yeah, it will take you. But if you have bad marks, you also can take these special tests. And sometimes you are, they see that you are even better than like all your certification from school was. So, okay, it was a long tangent. I'm sorry. But what she's saying here, or what is said here, is so true. Like, true good certification, at least from schools, from exams, like almost no exam does a very good examination. And they might not be able to really assess your skills. And so you can never be sure if someone who is not certified, they either might have not had the chance to access an exam. Sometimes in countries it costs money, I heard, or it was just not a good measurement they had made on themselves. So very big problem. So you can never be sure that someone's not talented. And also adding on to that, and I worked with many people in, so there are many people I I know or got to know during my works that they were pretty lazy at school. Like they were like, I don't give a shit about this. It's boring. Some of them were even very, very highly gifted people that were like bored because they understood, and then they were lazy, and then like they didn't learn, and then some stuff like it piled up and they didn't notice, and then they were left behind. Stuff like that, or just people who were just lazy, and after going into like craftsman training or something, like after 16 years, they noticed one day when they were like 22 or 24, I'm a lot better. Like what I'm currently doing, I could do more, and I would love to take this Abitur test again, and then they can go to evening schools and learn it and stuff. But what my point is sometimes it's not even the right time to certify you. Like sometimes you're being certified and it doesn't measure your potential. Like it doesn't measure that as well. So all these things it doesn't measure. It basically only measures how well you can read and recollect information that you like acquired. And yes, that is still correlated to IQ, but and competence in that way. But the problem is it's not enough. Not enough. So a lot of certification schools, at least to my knowledge, is a sham. And it's not the fault of the teachers in any way. It's the fault of this system they adapted erroneously, I feel, just a personal opinion. So we have that shit in Germany right now. And like the education also goes down the drain a bit because of that, because teachers have to teach people these competencies. They can never measure them. And so they default to like the old stuff, and the old stuff is then something that they didn't teach them, and then you get bad marks. And now the newest PISA results, which again, like this PISA test that is administered in Europe, we were very bad again. It had also to do with many non-German speakers taking the test, but there are these problems as well. So, tangent about the German education system and a little rant perhaps. And I, of course, did some things I perhaps was a bit rough on, so we don't get derailed here. But anyway. Wow. Also, Himmel said, well, I know how that you are good. And she's like, yeah, but you'll die soon, meaning that no one like knows directly how powerful she is. So she has to still rely on this. I like that. Yes, you still have to rely on these certificates. Unfortunately, like, what are you gonna do? Like, they are there, can't change them. Like, we try currently to change some of them. It's not possible. People are very like staying the way, like they want things to stay because at least it works in some way. And I get that, but it's very, very harsh. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so you need 5th class. Yeah, why did she get that? So dumb. Why did you like that? Was funny. Oh, that was funny. Oh, so there are 9th and yeah, okay. Oh, 45 are. I thought it was just the 7. Oh, so Strahl does it, so it's like 2 points that does it. Oh, so it's one of those you might die tests. Great. It seems moderately challenging. Less mages, why? Oh, they threw all the mages into the battles and they were dying. Or not, no. Okay. Is the mana being slowly seeped out of the world or something? Because I just know this from Wheel of Time, it happens there as well, because I don't know why it happens there. I have not read to that point. I will read again soon, Wheel of Time. But yeah, it's so weird. So less mages, that's an alarm bell. It's ringing an alarm clock or something like that for me. I don't know what you say. That's weird. Oh, and she teaches Fan, and Stark's like, okay, I guess it's not my plot time right now. I'm just gonna sleep on this rock. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, whose birthday was it? And why is she still sleeping on top of her like this weird way? Ooh, an aureola appears. Why? Because they are closing into their goal and have it in front of their eyes, perhaps? First test, man. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, he had a name. First class mage, genau. Genau means precise, exact. So it's like a stuck-up asshole tester, I guess. So Frieren tells the story, she's like, yeah, this asshole, he was such a strict asshole. I love that. Oh, we've got some... Oh, so Wirbel, second class mage. Wirbel means a whirl, like whirlwind or a whirlpool, like this whirly thing. Okay, so she might be a good guy. Denken, that means thinking. So he's probably very, very wise. Yeah, he's a tactician, I guess. Oh, wow, she was. That's nice. Übel, yeah. Oh, she failed it. Why? But she's gonna be a problem. Okay, so that's why she failed. I guess that's fair, so yeah. Oh, those two might be first-class mages. I think I saw her silhouette. Ooh, they notice Frieren. What name does Frieren give them? She can't be like, hey, I'm Frieren, I killed the Demon King. Like, she could, but what would happen then? Oh, parties of 3. Let me guess, it will be Fern, Übel, and someone else. So she's in the second party. Great. I like that. That's cool. I love these types of tests. These improvised parties of magical miscreants will struggle to work together. Okay. Okay. Oh god, what are you gonna do? You should be careful not to make waves. What are you gonna do? Oh god, who are you, jolly people? Oh god. She's got those. Okay, fine. They're already fighting. Okay. Oh yeah, see, I knew she would be bad with Uber because it has to be a challenge for her because she can then prove that she's better than her and she might be a good foe. Just like because Uber is obviously evil, so she might be like an obstacle for Fern. I like that. At the site of the first test in grobe Bazin, grobe means like rough, like yeah, rough, or also yeah, rough. Sorry, also like being rough to people as well. Small birds known as Stille live within the testing area. So Stille means silence, doctor. Silence. I'm sorry. Just my favorite Doctor Who arc. Silence. Stille means silence, quietness. Oh, what are they? All party members present and Stille. Okay. I guess the birds don't sing. Ooh, and it's I think this looks a bit like a Flamme barrier as well. So did Flamme create like the basis for this society? That would be cool. I mean, at least that. What are your names? You haven't even told me your names. Couldn't Frieren just like call one bird or something? At least she's got them under control a bit. You know what I would love if she gave herself an English name? That would be so funny. Oh, she tells them she's Frieren. Lawine, which means avalanche. So she might have slow stuff or she might have an avalanche personality. Kanne? No, the fuck, man. That means like pot, like teapot, or like this where this thing you have where water's in and you like, or a watering can. That's also a kanna. What the fuck, man? So yeah, they are like very like outpouring personalities, I guess. Like, why the fuck are you called kanna? Yeah, they just don't have like bird cries, so that's why they're called Stille. Why do you have to find it for a first class mage exam? Like, where is the magic in it? Kanne and Lawine. Jesus fuck. Lawine, are you strong? Yeah, she probably is. I mean, Lawine is strong. I wouldn't want to fight you. Good girl, that's clever. Should you separate? I mean, the task is to come back together. Yeah, watch the skies. Watch for Himmel. She recognizes that. I like that. She doesn't want to lead. She obviously also didn't want to lead in Himmel's party because, I mean, it was Himmel's party. He probably put it together and he was the hero. But, you know? I mean, for the birds. Why is there mana in the sky? Interesting. Let's see where that goes. Oh, there is a Stille. Great. Just capture it. Oh god. Kanna, don't. I told you to observe. So she uses eyes. I like that. But it's still not caught. What does the Stille do? Oh, Jesus fuck, what? The fuck was that bird? Oh my god, that's why they're called Stille as well, because they're faster than sound, so they are there before the sound reaches you. Man, it's amazing. Amazing naming. Oh man, I love this anime for the namings. Yes, let's go bird watching. Yeah, Kanna pouring out water like a watering can. So, yeah. Interesting that they are named after their elements a bit. Interesting they got paired into the same group. Was that on purpose from someone? Because they can work together, I like that. Even though you wouldn't think that. Nice subversion as well. That's so stupid. Oh yeah. Poor Frieren. Uh-oh. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh man. What do you hear? Frieren is missing. Is Frieren just gonna catch one? It's raining. Why? Oh, it might be her mana. Did she die? No, she didn't. Oh god, I thought it was her, whatever you call this, vein. Oh, thank god. Ouch. But what did she find out? Why is there that thing? Did Übel do that? God, it's gonna peck her head off. Oh. Was that Frieren? Yep, obviously. I told you to watch the skies. That's so cool. So she felt that thing with her mana tracing abilities. I like that. But why was Frieren out there? Interesting, she did, yeah. I'm not sure. Is she her sister or something? Interesting. What is that thing? Interesting. Uh-oh, what happened? That's so cool. Why is she mean to you though? Are you though? Are you sure? You seem to be doing pretty well. Yeah, man, she's probably not wrong. Name my strengths. It's so stupid. I like it. It's very wholesome. That's a strength, I agree. A bit like Stark as well. Tell me more. Pamper me. So she knows her. Ah, it's interesting. So they work so well together because they understood each other, or at least Lavina understood her. And that's why she trusts her as well. They have a very strong bond, but it's not necessarily a friendship. Like, or at least it's not like really, perhaps it's amicable and it's just the surface that she hates her. But I love this. Again, this understanding of our peers as a theme. Man, this episode is so good. Love it so much. Okay. So are they having a thing for each other? Might be. Yeah. So she cares for her. That's so cool. Yeah. It also means, at least to me, that the people you don't like, you still can learn from them. I think that's a mistake many people make, and I also do it. More than I like, actually. But if there are people I don't like, which is not many, actually, I almost like everyone, I don't know why. But there are some people I really, really don't like because of some, mostly, if I don't like someone's stuff they did that I really despise, and if they do stuff I despise, I start to not like them. But still, those people can teach you stuff. And if it is what not to do, you can learn that from them at least. So always reflect on why you don't, I don't know, you don't have to, but I think it's good to always reflect on people and why you don't like them and what you still can get from that. Like, use it to your advantage. Like, that's fine. So, yes, what did you notice? Oh, you're not gonna tell me. Of course you're not gonna tell me. Yeah, I'm kind of alright. That's nice. Is there something after the credits? Nope. Okay. Yeah, this one was awesome. I loved it. So nothing really to say. I talked a lot already. So I hope you have a great day. See you in the next one. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And have a great day. And take care of yourself. Bye. Also, if you want to support my horror content, check out Volume 1 of my horror series called Remnants of the Old Truth, which is available for free as an audiobook on Vidith22's horror channel. Link is pinned in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.